नहमदुहु व नुसल्ली अला रसूलिहिल करीम अम्मा बाद. Respected teachers, honorable judges and my dear friends. Today I am going to deliver a speech on the topic of significance of commerce in Islam. My dear brothers, business is considered a key source of income in Islam. Allah said in the glorious Quran, فَإِذَا قَضَيْتُ الصَّلَاةَ فَانْتَشِرُوا فِي الْأَرْضِ وَابْتَغُوا مِنْ فَضْلِ اللَّهِ وَاذْكُرُوا اللَّهَ كَثِيرًا لَعَلَّكُمْ تُفْلِحُونَ. When Jummah Salah is finished, you may disperse through the land and seek the bounty of Allah. Do engage yourself in remembrance of Allah, even during these worldly activities, so that you may be successful. Various verses of the glorious Quran are Muslims to engage themselves in earning livelihood, because great services can be performed well for the sake of Ummah if one possesses sound wealth. Dear audience, our beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was not only on a superior level of spirituality, but also he was a great successful businessman. He had good expertise at business. After establishing the state of Medina, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam started a market next to Masjid al-Nabawi, and he managed everything. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "At-ta'addu as-suduq wal-aminu ma'an nabiyyin was-siddiqin wash-shuhada." The truthful and truthworthy traders shall be with the prophets and the truthful and martyrs. Dear audience, for the promotion of that market, he took two best steps. Number one, he made free from all kinds of taxation. He did not impose even a little bit money upon them. And the second measure which he adopted was he issued a notice that no one has right to fix any certain place for selling his goods. The norm was that who will arrive early morning and fix any certain place for selling, and he only may possess one day of that place. And by opting these both major moves, he abolished the door of monopolization and purified the market from deception and false trade. Dear audience, once Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam passed by a pile of food in the market and put his hand inside it and felt dampness. Although the surface was dry, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "O owner of the food, what is this?" The seller man said, "It was damaged by rain, O Prophet of God." Then Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Why did you not put the rain damaged food on top so that people could see it?" Then Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Man ghasha falaysa minna." Whoever cheats us is not one of us. Dear audience, once the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, the greatest earning is the earning of the traders, on condition that when they talk they do not lie, and when they are asked to hold something in trust they commit no breach of trust, and when they buy something from someone they do not start finding faults in it, and when they sell their own stuff they do not price it unrealistically. And when they have a debt to pay, they commit no breach of trust. And when they have a debt to recover from someone, they do not harass him. My dear audience, Islam not only recommends us to amass money, but also gives us instruction to obtain it in legal way. Because Allah Almighty says in the Holy Quran, "Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu la ta'kulu amwalakum bainakum bil batil illa an takuna tijaratan an tarafin minkum." آخر دعوانا الحمد لله.